Okay, here we go. We're solving for y, and then we're plugging in the values of x that they give us. And over here you can see that for this particular equation, 3x minus 5y equals 9. They're giving us the values -1, 0, and 1 for x. So first we're solving for y. We need to identify what's happening to the y's right now. Okay, now it doesn't matter if there's -5 of the y's. Those are the y's. What else is happening to it? It's this 3x that's being added onto it. Okay, so how do we undo that? We do that with its opposite sign, minus 3x. So write everything that's there, 3x minus 5y, which is already existing on that left side, and then the thing you're doing, minus 3x. Write everything that's existing on that right side, 9, and then what you're doing, minus 3x. And combine like terms. These are the two things that are going to cancel out. So we're going to get -5y equals 9 minus 3x. You could also have -3x plus 9. That works because the negative stays with the 3x and the positive stays with the 9. But let's keep it like this. Okay. What do we do now? Well, now what's happening to y? It's being multiplied by -5. What's the inverse operation for that? Divide by -5. Okay, so we divide both sides by -5. And of course, the next thing we need to do is to simplify it. Okay, now, there are ways that you could split this denominator up to both parts, okay, and make them their own individual terms rather than being written like this. But since we're going to be substituting values in for x and simplifying it, I'm going to leave it like this, okay? So there we go. That's what y is equal to, 9 minus 3x over -5. So now our job is to substitute in values for x. The first value is -1. So we write the original equation. The next line, we write the exact same thing with parentheses where x is and that -1 in there. Okay, and we've got to simplify this. What is -3 times -1? That's +3. So we've got now 9 plus 3 over -5, or 12 over -5. And if you were paying attention in class, you would have heard me say that the negative can go anywhere. The negative can go either on the top, out front, or down on the bottom. And all it does is one single negative on that fraction makes the fraction negative. Okay? So actually, we might as well box these while we're going. This is the equation solved for y. This is what y is equal to when x is equal to -1. Now, let's see what happens when x is equal to 0, this next term that they gave us. Here's the original, not the original equation, sorry, it's the equation solved for y. And we're going to substitute in 0 there. Now, what is -3 times 0? It is 0. So you've got 9 minus 0, or just 9. And that then is done, because there's no way to further simplify the numerator or the denominator. You could turn it from an improper fraction into a mixed number, but we'll keep it like that. Okay? One more. We're going to rewrite that equation solved for y. And this time, up top, you can see we're substituting in the number 1 for x. So we rewrite it with parentheses where x was and the 1 inside of it. And what is -3 times 1? It's -3. So you've got 9 minus 3 over -5 is what y is equal to. And we can simplify this. 9 minus 3 is 6. So we get 6 over -5. Done.